I hate to be next. Right, Maddy? Congratulations, Jen. Great job. I'd like to ask Senior Associate AD Mike and Sarah to please join me on stage. He's coming. Maddy's senior teammate, Lauren Shalevitz, had this to say about Madison Garber. Maddy is an inspiration to all. She's a hard worker in and out of the pool and never lets a bad day bring her down. Her positive outlook is contagious to those around her, and her future holds so much potential. Maddy had a tremendous 4-year career and conquered many personal battles that she should be proud of. She's a great athlete, a team player, a determined student, but above all, Maddy's a great friend. In the pool, Maddy's record spoke for itself. She holds numerous school records. Is a 2-time NEC swimmer in the meet at the NEC Championships. Won dozens of NEC individual and relay titles, and helped lead her team to 3 straight Northeast Conference Championships in 2015, 2016, and 2017. And oh yeah, she represented the Blue Devils at the U.S. Olympic trials prior to the last Summer Olympics. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in honoring Maddy Garber.
Hello to my fellow Blue Devils. I want to start off by saying I'm honored to receive this award alongside Brittany and Jennifer. Congratulations to you two, and thank you for this recognition. I'm Madison Garber, and I'm a member of the swim and dive team for the past 4 years. I never thought my senior year would come as quickly as it did, but I do have to say, looking back, I'm extremely happy with everything that led me to this point. I can honestly say Central has become a second home for me. As cliche as it sounds, I do truly believe that I found myself here. Through the long 2, 3, sometimes 4-hour practices, to the early morning lifts, to the campus activities, and making lifelong friends, I will forever be grateful for everyone and everything at CCFU. I often get asked, "You were the swimmer who went to the Olympics, right?" To avoid longer conversation, I would simply laugh and say, "Yes, that was me." This is usually followed with the question, "How amazing was the experience?" or something of that nature. And I would answer, "It was pretty insane to be swimming along the best of the best in the country." But I do have to say that the NEC meets were my favorite, which would then usually involve a weird look and an even longer conversation. I enjoyed my time at trials, being able to see Lochte and Phelps race against each other for the last time in America, being in the same locker room as Katie Ledecky and Lucy Franklin, and warming up and racing in the same pool as every American Olympian in the 2016 Olympics. It was absolutely crazy, but there was something missing, and that was my team. I have and always will be a team player. I thrive off camaraderie. The way the team reacts when someone gets the best time, or the way we dance on the side of the pool, will be some things that I won't ever forget. The ladies I've swam alongside these last 4 years have taught me more than I could ever have learned in these bigger meets. This team accomplished so much since I've been here, from winning 3 NEC championships in a row, to having multiple people qualify for Winter Nationals, to World National competitors, to NCAA appearances in multiple B-cuts, to Olympic trials qualifiers, to many pool, university, and NEC records. I would say we've been through it all. There's no other group I would rather share these accomplishments with. You're all so strong, and I know you'll continue our legacy in the years to come. College, I believe, is a time where we grow the most, and also a time where the most unexpected things can happen. These past 4 years have been nothing short of an adventure for me, with many battles that I never thought I would have to fight. This past year was one that I could have never predicted. I started off strong. I was ready for classes to start and get myself ready for the last season of swimming. I wanted to be my absolute best in school and in the pool this year. About 2 weeks into school, I got a call from my mom. She was confirming that she had stage 3 ovarian cancer. Cancer has never been something that I had to deal with, so for this to happen while I'm away at school, and as someone who has been my rock for my entire life, was something I did not know how to deal with. As if this wasn't bad enough, I got a call later that week. My uncle had been diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. How was I going to deal with all of this? Fast forward 3 days, I get another call. My friend called to say her brother tried to take his own life. I figured this had to be the last of it, from this long chain of bad news. Fast forward another week, I get a call from a close family member going into rehab for alcoholism. This is just scary at this point, and I wasn't sure how it was going to end. Fast forward a few more weeks, and my teammate Caitlin is diagnosed with lymphoma. Fast forward one more week, and another brotherly figure tried to take his own life. I felt like I was in a dream and I couldn't wake up. I knew if I wanted to continue and finish out school like I started, I had to take a step back and reevaluate my mindset. I had to figure out what my go-to was. When I felt upset, when I was happy, or when I was just neutral, I had to figure it out. At this point in time, and every year before this, my go-to was swimming. It was an outlet for me to get away from everything and solely focus on going back and forth in the pool for as long as I was there. I'm not saying any of this to make you guys feel bad for me or to get upset. I'm saying this because I believe athletics is something that saved me and probably most of you in this room. By being in the pool, I didn't have to think very hard. I knew how to swim laps. I knew how to make my body go faster or slower. I knew how it all worked, so I was never worried about anything when I was there. When I was going through these hard times, I had the best support team consisting of coaches, teammates, administration, and of course my family. Without swimming, I'm not sure how I would have gotten through it. If I had to give any advice to those who struggle, or those who are just doing fine, on how to get through the next 1, 2, or 3 years here at Central, it would be to change your attitude when things get tough. Whether it's on the field, in the pool, or on the court. Change it because you know you want to be there. When people ask you, do you like your sport, tell them yes. Tell them yes because you have an opportunity that a lot of people would love to have. Tell them yes because one day you're not going to have the sport or the team or the coach that has been your mentor for as long as you can remember. Tell them yes because this sport could mean the world to the rest of your team. And if you leave, you could not only be hurting yourself, but them too. And most importantly, say yes because you're proud to be a Blue Devil. Go out and do something that takes you out of your comfort zone. Go on a hike and get lost, and don't get frustrated when you do. Encourage your teammates who have been struggling at practice, and encourage your teammates who have been excelling. Talk about things you love, do things you love, and don't worry about what everyone else is thinking about you. Have respect for them, but have respect for your own opinions as well. Don't settle for the experiences you've already seen. Go out and do something new. And one more thing for you Fortnite people. Don't stop playing until you're the last person on that island. By listening to my peers and my own thoughts through my time at Central, I believe I have grown into someone who I never thought I would become. I want to thank my coaches for listening to everything I had to say, whether it be the most horrific thing or something so small. You were all there for me no matter what, with no questions asked. I want to thank my teammates for supporting me and pushing me to the best I can be. I won't ever forget the memories we've made, and I hope you never do either. I cannot wait to see what you all accomplish in the upcoming seasons. To my parents, thank you for always being my parents and not my coaches. Thank you for driving me to early morning practices and sitting through my meets for hours just to see me swim for 5 minutes. Thank you for being my biggest fans and for being proud of me no matter what. You both have made such an impact on my life, and I hope I've made both of you proud. Thank you to every athlete here at Central for making this a home away from home. I couldn't have made it here without all of you. And thank you to administration for not only putting this event together every year, but for everything else that you have done, for not only myself, but every other athlete. You have all made a huge impact on my swimming career, and I can't thank you enough. It's been a wild ride to say the least, and I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do with the rest of my life. But one thing I do know is that I will forever bleed blue. Thank you.